Hey guys, I decided to take some time out of my Thanksgiving visit back to the States to make you guys a little video and explain something to you all about what I'm doing regarding my projects, what I'm doing, how I'm going about doing it, and why. That way you guys are on board with what I'm doing and it just makes everybody happy. Because full transparency in the mission is that's kind of a prerequisite clause to my incarnation on this planet. Try to be as transparent as I possibly can with all of my followers and following. I take it seriously. And I'd like to clue you guys in as to the public plan. So I have all these resources. Like, what do I really have? I have this really good networking, like a spider web of people that have skills all over the planet. And they all have this desire to serve, to help the greater good, which is the planetary ascension of Gaia, the increasing consciousness for all her inhabitants, and basically the end of all the warfare, the tyranny, the oppression, and the injustice. But like, how do you really get that? You have to be connected to nature. You can't do it while you're in society. It doesn't work. I mean, despite anybody's attempt at spirituality within the confines of New York City, you're bound to fail because it's not a place that you can actually be shown truth. And even if you're trying to find it, you're going to find it in your external surroundings, like the idiots, the fuckboys, the sorority sisters, If you want truth, look to nature. Don't look into the ideologies of a lost, misguided, fearful, hopeless human race. They don't have a fucking clue what they're talking about. The only thing that knows and that will show you the answer is Gaia, the planet. Everything else is bullshit. Knowing that, I thought to myself, how do I be a part of the solution? First, I have to get the people that didn't fall in Babylon and get them out back to the earth. Like I said, you're not going to there's a cap on your evolution while you're stuck in the confines of the city. So take people and put them back in nature. Fine. How do I make that sustainable? We offer it as a retreat center as well. So you get land, you have people come to the land to learn, to grow, to heal. And then you have the people that I have in my following come along, and each one of you has a skill. Everybody's got a skill. Everybody has a spiritual skill, something that they're better with than anybody else. It might be undiscovered, but it's fucking there. Take them and give them a place that they're allowed to act out their passion. Because when people want to do something, that's when you get really good work. When people don't want to do shit, they're like, nothing gets done. So I want you to feel good about what you do in life. I don't want you to go to fucking work at Wendy's. There's no honor in that. I don't want you to be forced into the military so you can go kill for the Rothschilds. There's no honor in that. I don't want your karmic debt to be beyond the fucking the capacity to repay in this lifetime. I don't think that's right. So I decided that I would try to do this, right? Create a self-sustaining eco-center with a retreat component, an orphanage component, and a wildlife sanctuary component. Now, while the trolls are yelling Pizzagate, I can assure you that the reason that I want to have an orphanage is because A, I'm adopted, but B, there are plenty of kids on the planet that need a place to live. Well, why don't we give them homes? But teach them that they're divine, teach them that the earth is like their mother, right? Teach them to honor the planet. I mean, everybody has these thoughts when it comes to kids, but I want to do it on a large scale. I want to bring them up, teaching them that they're a part of the energy we know as the creator, and give them land that they can harvest and grow vegetables, fruits to sustain the community, right? But then also a wildlife sanctuary, because it's super important that the kids actually know the surrounding terrain and the animals. The flora and fauna are what are going to sustain these kids once they're grown. They need to understand that there's a connection that they have, a sacred connection to the planet. So you need a wildlife sanctuary also, because you can charge people more money to come to the retreat if you have a wildlife sanctuary on property. And it benefits everybody because it impacts them in a conscious fashion where they're back at home and they don't want to order something that has fucking palm oil in it because they just met 500 animals at my retreat that suffered the devastation of deforestation because of fucking palm oil. We could do better. So you connect people to the land, you give the animals a safe place to live, and you ensure the safety and well-being of all these people and animals. Then you start bringing in outsider retreats to come in and be healed. I mean, this isn't really all that hard. I mean, I'm surprised that we haven't really figured this out by now, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just each one teach one. We all have a gift. If I have land and we have land and we can live there and we can do whatever the fuck we want in the confines of nature, being shown by the creator, I think that's fucking dope. Anyway, that is what I'm doing. So this section that you're seeing, the members only section, is something that's going to help fund these various projects. You know, right now we're starting out and it's small. The first thing is like really networking people independent of social media. So if you haven't, if you haven't registered at www.thirdeyeopener.com, now's a great time. Go leave your email address so that we're independently networked. And then any of my projects that I have, I can easily just drag you in on the side. I also want to have it set up so I start learning people's skills, like what they're good at, what the fuck they want to do at the retreat center. Anyway, it's a lot of goals, but this members only section is going to help fund that. Because it's a lot of money to buy a retreat center, to fucking, create an orphanage, wildlife licensing for all this shit. And in Colombia, it's like, it's just different. But yeah, I'm here to help. I hope that you guys find it within your hearts to donate $1.99 to my cause once a month. Seems pretty reasonable to me. And with that, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. Third Eye out. People can stop.